Welcome back. Cabbies just east of Calgary say they're ready to go to war over a bylaw that could see taxis stop operating in Strathmore altogether. As the CBC's Dan McGarvey reports, the sticking point is a new requirement that drivers say is one rule too many.
Taxi companies play an important role in towns like this one, especially when it comes to getting the elderly and people with disabilities around town. But taxi companies say a new bylaw from the town of Strathmore puts all of that under threat.
As part of the bylaw, the town says all drivers now need to be first aid trained. Martin Deputer owns Economy Taxi and Strathmore Taxi. He says he's ready for what he calls a war.
Like, we're in a situation now where it has to be negotiated and dealt with, or this thing has to go legal, and we're not going to back off.
The drivers and companies have concerns over liability and safety and say the requirement just doesn't make sense in a smaller town like Strathmore.
Probably at any one given time, if we are in a hurry, we can probably make it to the hospital in about 3 minutes. It seems to me that stopping to give somebody first aid would be a waste of time and probably not in their best interest.
Strathmore's mayor says the bylaw change is about making the town safer. He says there will be consequences for the town's 3 companies if they ignore the change, including issuing tickets and ultimately pulling the company's business licenses. But drivers and companies say they won't be pushed into complying.
The taxis are refusing to be subjected to this dictatorship. It'll be up to the town. Several said that they're not going to back down. Well, good luck, because we're not backing down either.
The deadline for companies to comply is February 23rd. Dan McGarvey, CBC News, Strathmore.